Thank you for purchasing the ESHOPPS Float Valve. The ESHOPPS Float Valve is made of handcrafted quality acrylic. There are no metal parts in it. The entire construction is made of high quality acrylic or plastic, so there is never any chance of corroding or rusting. When you open it up, you will find several items: your tubing, your float valve mechanisms, your instructions, and your warranty card. You will find several items within the packaging. You will find the float valve hanging frame, the float valve arm frame, and the float valve assembly itself. You will find that putting together your float valve will require some very small assembly. You're going to start with your float valve ball and connect it to the float valve connecting arm. You will grab the silicone seal and you will push that over the threads to sit nice and flush on top of the connecting arm. Then you will take the plastic screw nut and sandwich the silicone seal between the nut and the arm. You will have a little bit of leeway. The next thing is to get the silicone ring and connect it with the tubing connector. It should also sit nice and flush past all of the threading. You're going to take the bottom of the tubing connector and connect it with a plastic nut. At this point, everything should be nice and connected, and you can go ahead and start making your tighter adjustments. You will know that the adjustments are nice and tight when you have resistance and when there's very little travel within the float valve arm. You should end up with a nice 90-degree angle on the float valve and the arm. The next thing to do is to connect the float valve arm to the float valve hanging frame. Very easy to do. What you will do is slide the float valve arm right through the groove here. You will get the connecting nut. You will get the other nylon screw and thread it right through. You will see that you are going to have a little bit of travel within the hanging frame, and that's okay. You're going to need to figure out that travel because you're going to want to adjust your water level to whatever is best for you. Once you are fine and you've selected a hanging position that you are comfortable with for the water level that you want, you will tighten that nylon screw right into position. Now you will not have any more travel. You have your float valve at a 90-degree angle, and you can connect this right into the portion of your sump that you need to connect it to. The last thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to connect the tubing to the top of the tubing head. Very important that you connect them until you meet resistance. There's going to be a portion where you feel that there's a good amount of resistance and there's actually a pop or a snap. It's very important. If you don't have that pop or a snap, you're not going to have a good connection and you will have some drainage. You will know that there's good connection because you will hear the pop and you will also not be able to remove the tubing. To remove the tubing, should you need to, you are going to first start by removing this blue colic. The blue colic is a collar that prevents this tubing from coming undone. The colic comes out. You push the top of the connector in, and it's going to take some dexterity. Push it in, and as you can tell, the hose comes off, but it's going to take a good amount of resistance on your end to do it. In order to put it back together, you're going to pull out the collar head, remove the collet or the collar protector, and put the hosing back until you feel that pop and snap. This is the way your final assembly should look. If you have any further questions about how to assemble this product, please visit our website at www.eshopps.com, where you will find the service number for a customer service number. We'll gladly walk you through and answer any questions you have. Thank you very much and enjoy your product.